Energy Crew. Let's get to it. Welcome, guys, to the podcast. We're actually blessed to have the Champagne squad back from college for break. So we're giving you guys a little different approach. We're having a group podcast. I don't go to Champagne, but I'm kicking it with them. So if you guys want to go ahead and introduce each other, age, and then major. Just a little kickoff. Yusuf.
Hi, my name is Yusuf. I don't know what I'm doing in my life. I'm a sophomore, and I spend my time with these bums.
Crazy.
You're the bum.
Oh, and we're back. And here we go.
This I've been waiting for.
Okay. Hi, I'm Catherine. How old? Oh, I'm 18.
Great.
Um,
You gotta
Yeah.
speak up, bro.
wait, my major.
Speak up.
What
No,
was?
speak up. Yeah, your major.
Major, yeah.
Oh, and then I'm majoring in biochem.
Let's go.
Hi guys, I'm Sandra.
Laugh,
Big energy.
مالكش دعوة. ربنا يخليك. I'm 19. I'm studying electrical engineering.
Hi, what's up, guys? My name is Theo. I'm a junior, and I'm studying molecular and cellular biology, but pre-med. So that's me.
Hello, my name is Mariam. I'm 19.
So
I'm
nervous.
a sophomore.
You're good, bro.
And I'm a kinesiology major.
Hi.
David. Well, I'm part of Champagne too, bro.
just read
David, DePaul University, 22 Business Administration. You guys already know this.
Hi, I'm Maria. I am a sophomore in mechanical engineering.
Let's go. So yeah, don't overthink this. We're just kicking it. If you guys want to take stabs at each other, everything's fair play.
Why did you look at me when you said that?
Everything's fair. Because, you and Mariam, Sandra, little beef going. So,
Stabs have already been.
Yeah, just let it fly. Let it fly. Just,
really
yeah,
instigating over
we good. But yeah, I wanted to do Champagne especially because you guys are such a big community. And I was hating on it because I didn't do the whole I'm gonna go Champagne with everyone. But when we were down there for a retreat, they had a Champagne and AP retreat last weekend. Amazing. I'll let them talk about it. But when I was down there, you kind of got a sense of how strong you guys built the community out there, especially because everyone is out there. And I think it is important if you are deciding to go into Champagne, really pray about it because they are so connected. It's not, I don't want to go there because all of my friends. But you should look at it like, all of my friends are going. I'm going to know people. They're going to help me. We're going to be there for each other. And I found that very unique and very strong. So how would you guys lead us through how you guys built the COS?
COS.
How do we get up to there?
Well, you should be a recruitment advertising.
advertising.
I was like, wait.
Pay you from Champagne.
Listen, I was welcomed with open arms to their apartments. They fed us. It was just a good environment, good energy. And me and Yusuf talked privately, and he said, you guys are very connected. So we want to, if you are thinking about there, we're gonna promote this, let you know how the environment is down there and why you should really consider the community down there.
Well, halfway through, I wanted to go there too, even though I already go there because of your advertisement. But it was interesting because a lot of us came in knowing each other to some extent. So there already was some sort of community. It'd be interesting to see, Catherine, your view, just because you came in a year or two after. But we knew each other, so it was very fluid. But then we got to know some of the other, okay Sandra people out there.
Crazy.
No comment, guys. When it's my turn.
Sandra's been preparing for this moment. But then we slowly we built a community. It was really vibey.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing was really forced. It was very organic. We had no idea what we were doing. Still kind of don't. But here we are just chilling and vibing. Then we got to know more people. We expanded. Yeah, and here we are.
How was your experience as like the freshman on the crew getting in there? What was
I think the main reason why I chose U of I is because like I knew people there.
Mm.
Like I could have just went to like something in the city, but like I like that there was like already like a community built there,
yeah.
you know? So like I didn't really do anything. I just joined. But
But how was that experience like as a freshman? Do they help you kind of like pick your classes out? Like talk about what they do for you and then how you felt.
Okay, no, well there's like
There are wrong
there's
answers.
lots of
It's
Oh, no.
practice.
Yes.
Oh, no. Well, okay, there's lots of like pre-med and there's also lots of like pre-law.
Mhm.
There's like a bunch of people from different fields. So if I need help with something, I can just ask like pre-med people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I did with my classes.
How's your experience having to deal with people?
So I actually went to U of I only knowing Miriam, and then
Yikes.
Brom. So I did. So, I didn't know anyone from St. Mary's. I would say so. These people, strangers to me, used to be. But it actually took me a little bit to start going to like COCF. I would say kind of halfway through the first semester. That's when I was like, oh, like let's meet the other Egyptians. And it was the best decision I've ever made because I got to join the community,
Oh, that's crazy.
meet everyone. So it was definitely like tough in the beginning because the only person I knew was actually like my high school best friend, Melissa. Shout out to Melissa if she's
Yeah.
watching. And then like now I was like, okay, like let's take some action towards like kind of actually joining a community and
Reaching
feeling a
out.
part of something. And then my mom would always say like, oh, I've heard they have COCF Thursdays because they would always promote it at church and stuff. Like make sure your kids are going to this religious stuff kind of to keep that connection with God, even if you're in college. And she was begging me for a while, and I was like, "Khalas, okay, like maybe I'll go."
Yeah.
And I went. So
But I
Love
think
you
it
guys.
is nice having that community away from home because I brought this up a while ago, but like when all of our white friends come home, they kind of just like kick it at home, like alone and stuff. But like for us, we have the church, we can come hang out all the time. So the fact that you guys like brought it out there with you guys, and you guys hang out like every day or like whenever you can, even if it's not the whole group, you guys get to see each other. So does that kind of like deflect like the homesickness a little or not as much? Because that's a big thing, like people going away, getting homesick, missing their parents, stuff like that. Like, do you think that really helped or?
Okay, I would say my experience was a little different because COCF wasn't always like as lively and as like out there as it was or even like established. So like my freshman year, like hangouts and the groups were a little more like fragmented and it wasn't like centered around like, oh, like COCF, let's go to COCF, have some food, hang out, and have fun. It was more of like just little like side hangouts, small groups here and there. But it really like kicked up like my sophomore year when all these like freshmen came in. Well, you guys are all like a year younger than me. Let's go. And that really kicked it up. So very thankful for that. As for the homesickness thing, definitely because COCF is like a home away from home.
Yes.
That's exactly what it is.
Thoughts? You said you were gonna say that. So
Yeah, I was just thinking like whenever I talk to people who don't go to U of I and they ask me about like the people there and how we have so many people from church there, I always say it's like a home away from home and it's so helpful because like no matter what, like when you're sick or like when like something's going on, like you always know you have people that will help you out. And it's such like a family it's like a family dynamic that we all have, which it's honestly it's such a blessing. So it's great.
I think also because like I knew like a lot of these people before I came to Champaign, right? But I feel like at Champaign, because we were like a group, like just secluded, like this is like the church group that you have. I feel like I got to know like every single person on such a deeper level because, like we were constantly hanging out. We're every Thursday, weekends, just random hangouts. And so I got to like know each person individually and like know the dynamics better, see how we like blend, and it was just like it was such like an amazing experience because it's like that family dynamic, and I'm getting to know each person more. And so then when I come back to here, back home, it's like, you know, like these are not just like people I see every Sunday.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
I like
That's
basically
closer
live
like
with
that.
them, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really fun.
Well, to get off of the little sincere whatever, let's hear the red flags. I want to know. Yeah.
Why are they
Yeah. No, we gotta give them the whole story. I want to hear red flags. I want to hear funny stories. I know you told me a couple. I want to hear, like, let's get straight into it. No more depressing.
Heck nah.
Yeah.
No فضايح.
Yeah. No, فضايح. كله فضايح. Everything.
I was confused. You went wholesome. Like I was like, wow, this was a very
Yes.
wholesome beginning.
Yes.
Because most of our audience is like younger people going into college. So
That's
I
true.
wanted to hit that.
Go to U of I.
Yeah, I
It's
want
not
to
a
like.
choice. Go to U of I.
I have a lot of
ILL.
people. I have a lot of people asking me like, because you know they're anxious about college, nervous about college. So when like to set this community straight for them, it's gonna give them a better chance and idea of how college kind of goes, especially with a bigger community like that. But now, story time. I want to hear everything. You had a story one time. Yeah, go.
All right, I would like to start with a phenomenon known as the college church.
Ooh, snap.
Oh.
So I don't know if any of you guys have experienced this or not, but usually a lot of colleges are like situated close to like your home church, your hometown. So it's not just like college kids that go to your like nearby church. But to preface, Champaign is like 2 hours away from like any big city or like Chicago, right? So it's like in the middle of nowhere, cornfields. But we're very blessed to have Bunamina and our very own church. But that also means, yeah.
Hey, let's not get into it. Let's say it right.
church building. We rent part of a church. But that means that like half of the congregation at our church is just college kids. So as expected, there's like a ton of mess ups. We're always dying of laughter during Tasbih. And like, thank God we don't have a live stream because we would definitely get like excommunicated or something. But it's also, I feel like it's good because it gives you like a place to like grow. Like for example, I learned like how to like play the cymbals for the first time. And I wouldn't have like been able to do that in my church because there's like so many people who already know. So there's no need for like someone new to like learn.
At 2 a.m., what's the go-to food spot? Hungry? You just finished
Catherine
studying?
has to answer this one. Catherine has to
Yeah,
answer
Catherine, be
this
out
one.
like that?
I'm not out.
Yeah.
I'm up at 2.
Okay.
But
What's the go-to, like, after studying food spot, I need a little...
okay, usually Taco Bell.
Okay.
Yes.
But like
I
I
love
need
Taco
people with me. Cause
Okay,
like,
what's your go-to
it's like-
order?
okay.
I'm about to judge you so
in the
hard.
Siam. In the Siam.
No, forget the Siam. No, we don't need all that.
Oh no. Okay, I get the crunch wrap.
Okay.
Not the supreme though.
I don't like it.
I don't like you.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
Okay, crunch wrap.
That's it.
Lame-o, that's
Drink
not-
sauce.
Oh, the Baja.
The
Blast.
little
The Baja.
That's really
cinema.
It's even worse than
Why are you
the
judging
country.
my order?
This is better.
My go-to order is like a cheesy gordita crunch. I love the cheesy gordita crunch.
You
So
know what's
fire.
up.
So
I
fire.
support.
The first time I ever had a Baja Blast
Come closer for me.
was like
I support.
the first time I ever had a Baja Blast was like maybe like a year ago, and I've only ever had it once. But everyone
Nah,
else
the
knows
Baja
it's so
Blast
good.
runs.
I just don't like soda like that, so I just.
I don't know.
He's been thinking.
I'm a big Taco Bell guy, but I have not had a Baja Blast. Surprisingly.
Really?
Yeah, I've had one.
Guys, go
So
to Taco
good.
Bell, run the Bahama.
Good attempt.
Guys, literally before we started, I was like, everyone, after this, we're going to Taco Bell.
She
Yes.
did just say that.
Dang.
She would say that.
We'll give you guys a post
She's into it.
podcast food vlog.
Bring the mukbang
Yes.
right here. Bring the
Oh,
taco.
yes.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Snap.
Not kidding.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
He's about to
I'm gonna work on that.
I don't think I can.
But yeah, food spots. What's the go-to? What's your go-to?
Like at 2, does it have to be at 2 a.m.?
No, like whatever.
Canes.
Yes.
Canes.
Canes is fire.
Canes.
Canes is fire.
Yep.
I don't know.
There's also Burrito King. Burrito King is fire.
No.
Incorrect.
No. Wrong answer. If you want to be on the toilet, sure, but
I mean, Taco Bell gets you too, bro. I don't.
but you didn't try
I would
Burrito King.
disagree with
Trust.
Huh?
I would disagree with that.
Your
Okay,
stomach
my
is built out of titanium.
Everyone always says like Taco Bell or like any burrito place, like Mexican place. Well, Taco Bell isn't like Mexican, but like they always say that those places have you on the toilet for hours. But I
Oh.
personally never experienced that.
Like immediate.
Like my stomach is not sensitive
Same.
like that.
Yeah. Wait, but an honorable mention we forgot was shawarma joint.
Yeah.
No one
Shawarma
mentioned
joint was
shawarma
fire.
joint is fire.
Blessed to eat that this weekend.
I think it's overrated.
What?
I
What?
love
There's
it.
better, guys.
tripping,
There's
bro.
better.
And when they hear you speak Arabic,
Yes, they give you food.
Yeah,
there.
They
they-
give me falafel though. Like I'm
Pack
not
it on.
fast. Like I'm grateful, but like I'm not fasting. They
Yeah, but
just
what
give
are you gonna eat during
falafel.
the?
What?
What are you gonna eat during the fast?
Falafel.
No, but when you're not fasting,
But when
they give
you're
you
not
extra
fasting,
food.
like on the
Oh,
side.
They
Yeah,
still
yeah.
give you falafel. So
They
like,
give
bro,
us extra.
yeah,
Falafel's fire though.
grateful though. Love short. Well,
Do we have any embarrassing stories?
oh,
Embarrassing.
oh,
What was that? You told me the bathroom one.
bathroom.
Oh, I can't say that on here.
Now you have to say it, Catherine. Oh,
PG, yeah.
it's the bad.
Copyright situation. Excuse me,
I
yeah.
have other bathrooms.
Okay, let's run.
What's
Every
happening in the bath? Is this all in the Western
Western-
bathroom?
The Western
Western
bathroom.
bathroom is traumatizing. So honestly, fair.
I can't. I
Ah,
hate
let's
that
hear it.
bathroom. I live like my dorm room is literally right. My dorm room is literally right in front of the bathroom door, so I hear everything.
Oh, no.
Everything.
Oh,
I hear the
wow.
toilets flushing, the shower, and there's always like what an RA is like. Those RAs in our like floor. There's like 3 guy RAs and then
Okay.
1 girl one. So one of them is like always on duty, and so they always like pound on the bathroom door.
Male coming in. or
Yeah,
something
they're
that.
like RA on
While you're in the
duty. Can I
bathroom.
come in or whatever? And like usually I'm like showering in there, so I'm like no, like I like, yell it. And this one time, this like girl like next to me in the shower, like I'm in the stall, she's in. Okay,
This girl next to me in the shower.
Crazy.
not like that, not like.
Yeah. Champagne is moving different.
I don't know what's going on in Catherine's bathroom.
I hate that bathroom.
Okay, continue.
So what did she say?
So he was like knocking on the door again or whatever. I usually say no, and she was like, "Yeah, come in," like whatever. I was like, "What?" And he, no. I was like, okay, whatever. So then I like stay in the stall, obviously, and he like comes in, and he's like lingering in, like he comes in and then walks out the other door and then comes back. I don't know what he's doing, but like I don't recommend communal bathrooms. Please don't do communal bathrooms ever.
There has to be more stories than the bathroom ones.
I feel like
Right?
they're all at church.
The-
I don't know.
give us the funny
No. I
church
feel
one,
like we can like say something from our dorm, like
Maria and I lived right across from the boys' bathroom, which
Oh,
was
that's
rough.
worse.
It was like,
so we remember the post-its on our door.
oh yeah, our neighbors.
So we had name tags right on our door, and one day like the name tags were removed for whatever reason. So we were like, okay, we're gonna put post-its for our names, okay? And then our neighbors right next to us were a room of guys. So it became like a meme where every day they'll just keep changing the post-its to make different names, and so like different like words and stuff, and they'll add like their own like letters. So like I was like, what was I? I was like, I'm trying for like Mia or something one day,
or,
and
I
like
think it was like Amira.
yeah, I was like
I was like,
Amira. I was like,
Amira.
okay, like hey guys. So it just became like a running joke, and then we would like bang on each other's like walls for like no reason, and they'll be
When
yeah.
you played the flute outside the room.
Yeah, so I did not want to bring that up.
Okay.
Let's go.
Play the flute outside your room?
Well, I don't know you know how to play the
Oh my
flute.
God. Why?
Okay, so
No, they ended up coming out.
they ended yeah, so
Yeah,
It's coming from
she's
where?
taming the snakes and
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
I like forgot what happened.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Okay, next story.
basically I just played the flute really loud in front of their door for like I can't remember why.
Well, they were always really loud at night.
Oh, okay.
Why was bringing all the?
I didn't know you played the flute. That's a first.
You came into college thinking you were gonna continue, right?
Yes, and I did. I played first semester.
Yeah, the class thing.
Yes, I
That
did.
was
I
so
took
cool.
classes.
Yeah, none of it.
Okay.
And then
And then college.
Yeah. College really
guys,
did it.
engineering hits.
Engineering,
Granger,
yeah.
Granger 3M.
Yeah. So then they came out, and then they were like, "Who played the flute?" And so I gave my flute to Miriam, and I was like, "I don't know."
Yeah, she's like, I don't want to bring it up, but she threw me under the bus. And they're both on this flute, and they're like, she doesn't look like she can play the flute. And I was like,
And it turns out the guy next door, like our neighbor, did play the flute like all of high school, so he knew like.
Oh no.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Opa.
Wait, so you've lived with Miriam
Yes.
and you live with Theo.
Yes.
Who do you live?
Someone.
Okay.
High school bestie.
Okay. For you guys, who's the messier roommate?
I think Maria and I are both
like
equal.
Yeah.
Like no, like
Really?
honestly, like
No,
we'll
actually
both
are.
like let's say like we both have a busy week, like we'll take turns like doing dishes, like stuff like that. We don't like separate stuff.
No, who's
Like,
the
we'll just, like-
That seems like a diplomatic answer.
yeah.
No, but I'm being for real. No,
Who's more messy?
I
really don't think
I
any
think
of
we're
us
really
are.
the both. I don't
Yes.
even think we're either of us are messy. We're both like pretty organized people.
Really?
Or like if there is a mess, it's like contained in our rooms. Like we don't bring it outside.
Okay, so who has the messier room?
It depends on each person's.
Yeah, it depends on the week.
Really?
Yes, it depends on.
If I have a really busy week, like you can see it in my
Yeah,
room.
yeah, yeah.
Like I get so stressed out. I'm like I can't clean, even though it would take like 5 minutes. I'm like I don't have time
Wow.
for this right now.
I don't know. We've talked about this before. But I'm not home that much to know.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. Like I feel like I'm only home. We know this. Like I'm only
Yeah.
home at night, really. So I'm not really sure.
Would you guys rather have a messy roommate or a loud roommate?
Messy.
Messy.
Really?
I'm the loud
Messy.
roommate, so we got that covered.
Okay, would you rather? I don't know. I'm trying to like get a sense of who's who.
Loud is more like that interrupts more of your life than messy.
Yeah.
You know?
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Wait,
like
like,
you
what
wake
is
up
loud?
you wake up in the
Like-
morning and there's like dirty dishes. Like I feel like
Oh,
But if I'm trying to go to sleep,
Yeah, and I'm like a
or
light
like the
sleeper. I would
if the
wake
bathroom
up.
is dirty, I'm losing my mind.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
agreed.
messy bathroom is like gross. That's something I
Yeah.
don't think I could handle.
I think
but-
we all got our own bathrooms, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, poor Catherine.
Oh.
we're almost done. We're almost done.
You guys all
got
had that
this.
face.
Yeah. So
What was the messy or like what was the nastiest thing you've seen in the bathrooms?
Oh, we should.
You asked the right person.
you're asking dangerous questions. So
The show's over. Get to it.
I have a ton of stories from freshman year.
Yeah, I want to hear everything.
But I didn't. No, well, I wasn't. If it wasn't. Well, I had a very different situation than what you had, Catherine, because I didn't have like communal. I had a suite style, but I had roommates that they themselves were like okay. They weren't like dirty or messy in the bathroom. It's just my suite mates were very comfortable to bringing different friends over.
Okay.
Yeah. So I one time I was going to.
I'm sure audience can figure that one out.
Yeah,
Oh.
they could help themselves. No, just simply one time I wanted to go to sleep, so I went in the bathroom, whatever. I think I was like washing my face, getting ready, and to the like actual like, so the bathroom is divided, 2 sinks, a shower, and like the toilet area. There's a door, okay, but all I hear is someone like actively crying in there, and I'm like I'm really confused because I'm like, why is there someone crying like in the bathroom? So as I'm washing my face, I'm like, is that like the faucet? Like, and then I like whatever, I stop, and then I'm like, no, there's someone crying. So I knock on the door, and then like there's this girl who's like, come in. I go, what? I was like, one, this is my bathroom. I'm not really sure why she's telling me to come in, and she was sitting on the floor. You know what I mean? Like by the toilet on the floor. I'm not sure why. Like I was like really confused, but all I see her is reach to to the doorknob, open the door. I'm like, hi. She goes, hello. I go, are you okay? And then she goes, yeah. I was like, okay. Yanni, you're sitting on my bathroom floor, so there's something obviously wrong. And I'm like, okay, but like, do you need any help? Then she was like, no, my friend's coming. And I'm like, okay. طب أنا عايز أستخدم الباthroom.
Can you
So I'm like, can I help you with something? And then I like genuinely asking just to like find out, like, can I actually help you? So I ask her that question, can I help you with something? Then she goes, yeah. And I go, okay, perfect. Then she goes, close the door. And then I go, the crazy part is I go, okay. And I go to bed like nothing happened. Oh my God. I have no idea who she was. And she just kept crying. I tried and she just wouldn't budge. I just went to sleep.
She said, hop out and get the door behind you.
This is my bathroom. I am actively paying for this. Nope, it was hers.
Getting kicked out of your own bed.
It was hers. And I did.
It was hers that night.
I need more freshmen. I feel like freshman years when you like, rock bottom.
Sandra lived in the end of the world.
Oh yeah.
Away from you.
Par.
Oh, not on purpose.
Away from you.
I remember you.
You said Mario, Yusuf, Sandra. This is clearly Yusuf and Sandra.
No, you purposely.
Get me out of this.
Fun fact: Sandra purposely tried to start a podcast with me.
Okay.
No,
Freshman.
it was actually Yusuf's idea.
Are you
It was
kidding me?
actually a talk show. Like,
It was a talk show.
I actually forgot what it even
It
was.
was a talk show.
That's how we know it was Yusuf's idea. But we've been talking about this actually for like 2 years now.
No, wait. You can let her do that?
I was gonna
She
go
said
back
you
to
liked
after. No. We were both on board. Like in truth,
Yeah, okay, but it was his idea.
I think it was your
was
idea, but I was
yours.
down.
You just have
It
to-
was definitely yours.
No, I think.
I was definitely down. I was.
So wait. So who's funnier?
Oh, me.
No.
Oh, definitely, bro.
So that wait.
Please don't lie.
Wait, so let's
Say.
break
Here
the
we go.
background of the podcast. So the talk show. The whole point was Sandra and I both have a lot to say about
We
Everything.
love
you just talk
we
about
just we love hating. I'm a demon hater.
you
So
heard it from her
Sandra's the
first.
co-host is what you're saying.
Yeah, for sure she was something. But you heard it, like she loves to hate and I love to be honest.
Just on you.
So no, there's like an honesty and hatred where just there's a divide. Anyway, to balance us out. But we thought about it really.
Yeah.
The issues we could go for
So
days.
should our audience be on the lookout?
Stay tuned.
They gotta hash out the beef first, but coming soon, maybe.
Big announcement.
And this was since day one we've had beef. Like nothing's changed. Like when we met a year and a half ago, it was really like she was always an issue.
You're the bigger issue.
Yeah.
She's like, guys, we can actually we can go on for days. I think we should like.
No, wait, I need more stories. I think that's the best.
Sandra, do you have any par stories? Did you live
Par stories. I lived in Far. Sedania, I forgot.
You lived
I lived in
far
Far.
or far?
No, it's
Both.
Oh.
it's Far, and I lived in Far.
Okay.
Funny stories. So as I said, I lived with my a white person.
With
I
my
think
white
that's-
person?
No, I lived with.
No, you said
Roles
with
reversed.
my. That is.
Oh, that is crazy. English is not.
TikTok, do your thing.
I do not condone this. Guys, English is not my first language,
can't-
so relax. English is not my first language.
You can't use that as an excuse every time.
That's my excuse every time.
It's-
That's not
it's
your
your
business.
excuse to
my
failing.
excuse, not yours. It's none of your business either. If I want to fail, I can fail.
It's like in the middle of like.
This is why we were insistent on waiting for Sandra. You're welcome.
So
Monster sponsor us. Yo, Catherine runs through
Catherine does
7
not-
bottles a day, dog.
Catherine does not need any more of
I
that.
posted
Guys-
a story one time, and I was like on FaceTime with someone, and they like made a little story post, and then I was holding Monster in the FaceTime, so then I added Monster. and
Yeah.
I actually DM'd them too.
Did they see it or?
Not yet. You got 4 years.
Maybe I'll be.
All right, so you live far with a white girl.
okay, she's Serbian, but
Okay.
basically, yeah. So we're always laughing. Like whenever I'm home, we're like just laughing, and then we had this girl on my floor that whenever she hears us laugh, she would just come in, like come in. She's like, "What are you guys laughing about?" Like,
What's the girl's name?
actually,
Yeah, shout her out.
no.
David tried to do that to me last episode.
You guys know her actually.
No, I know.
Wink.
Okay.
Wink. It's okay. Yes. No.
Oh.
I don't know how to do that yet. That's crazy. So it's just, she's like, knock, knock. Honey, I heard you guys laugh from over there. What are you guys talking about? I'm like, actually, we're not laughing anymore. We're not laughing.
Yeah.
لا بس I should have كنت المفروض أعمل طب too late.
بعدين.
What? No.
No.
Thinking the wrong
You're
person.
thinking of the wrong person. I don't have beef with them. But yeah, basically whenever she comes in, we would just stop everything. We're actually not laughing anymore. We're crying. Yeah. I think I don't know other stuff. I didn't really have anything crazy. It was like all girls on the floor, so like I don't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was all girls. We like in
Was it,
far.
purposely separated?
Yeah, like
Okay.
one floor, all guys, all girls. It's just how it worked in far and par. So I feel like nothing really crazy happened. When we had male RAs, they would. That never happened. I don't think anyone ever walked in the shower. But yeah, I don't know.
I slept through a fire alarm before.
I slept through a tornado alarm.
You see? There you go. Give me some.
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, funny story about that. So we had a tornado alarm. I live on the 10th floor, and if you guys know me, I'm a very heavy sleeper.
Very heavy.
Nothing can wake me up. Right? Shh.
Nothing.
Nothing can wake. So my roommate, she knows how how much of a heavy sleeper I am. So she texted another girl that lives on our floor. She's like, guys, make sure Sandra is in the basement. Make sure she's up. And I have 2 girls knocking on my door. Apparently for 10 minutes, and I did not wake up. But they were literally knocking for 10 minutes. And I wake up like, oh, hi guys. صباح الفل. صباح الخير. What's going on? They're like, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm like,
You guys prank each other at school or no?
no.
If I went to school with any of y'all, it's over, bro.
Why did
You guys have a you guys have a story.
Oh, story
Maria,
time.
you
Okay. So this was freshman year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did it start with me or you?
I think it started with you, but I don't know why it started. I think like you started doing it, and then
Oh, okay. So
I think something happened to make it start, but I don't remember what it was.
yeah, okay. So basically, I think one time like Marion was just coming back to the dorm, and I was like, so the closet, my closet was like right behind the door. So when you open the door, like you won't really know that I'm there.
Like you see my side first.
Yeah.
And then when you like fully open it, you'll see Maria's side.
Yes.
She could like stand behind.
I can stand behind the door. So I was doing something with my closet, and so she's like, I can hear the door like key jingling, and she's coming in. I'm like, perfect idea. I'm just gonna keep standing by behind the door, and I'm just gonna like scare her.
Terrifying.
So she comes in, like fully like walks like 5 steps, like the entire
I put my
length of
AirPods
the
in.
room.
When I have my AirPods, I can't hear anything. I'm like so zoned in.
Yeah. So then she like, I'm just still standing there. I don't move. She turns around. She's like, ah.
But then, I decided to do it back to Maria. I'm standing behind the door, and I can. She like went to the bathroom. I was like, perfect time. I'm just gonna stand here behind the door until she comes back. And she opens it, and she sees me, and she just stares at my face while screaming, making eye contact. and I got scared. She scared me because she was just looking me dead in the face while screaming. And I'm like, yo, mama, like, please.
It's not midnight.
These like eyes are like wide open. And like,
I'm lacing it. I was like, the joke's on me now. Like, I'm the one who got pranked. But that ended very quick after I pranked her. That was
I
enough.
scared her once. She's like, never again.
Never again.
Don't mess with me.
You guys don't play nothing. You guys are boring roommates, bro.
Oh no.
Oh.
You're gonna give me ideas now, or hey?
Yeah, no, I want. Give me like a roommate story, like.
I feel like things are pretty peaceful.
Bro, I know it was weird when like last weekend, and we would just like people watch.
Yeah, it was
Like-
amazing.
Like us 3 just stood in. Have you guys been to their apartment?
Yes.
You know the window, right? Us 3 were just standing there for 20 minutes.
Oh,
just
that's where you were people watching. I was about to say in
the
the church.
best
where were
people
you
watching
in
spot.
church?
It's amazing.
Is people watching like normal like
It's a
college?
sport.
That's like, well, they live on
A
like the
sport.
busiest
It's a sport.
street.
It's
They
a
live on the
sport.
busiest street, so it's like there's
Do
so many people.
Do people watch? I
out
feel
my
like people
window.
don't have time.
Well, my window
I was like,
personally, like
yeah, dude.
faces like our back window faces like literally nothing.
Oh, okay.
So it's like
So it's just-
no one really walks.
It's
past
really
there.
fun. There are some spots known for people watching. Like I'll hit up the spots. It's a sport.
Creep.
You do it too.
No, I don't.
Oh come on.
You're in church, Sam.
You guys actually don't mess with each other. Like he will wake you up, put a speaker in the bathroom, like nothing.
No,
No.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying out loud. I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't know. I really am not home like
I'd
that
be
much.
A horrible roommate.
Yeah, you would.
I'd be. Yeah.
Just kidding.
I feel like Dudu would be paying more attention to the pranks than to school. He'd
100%.
be like,
Oh, for
okay, what
real?
can I do next?
I have so much time. Do you guys ever like on the weekends? You guys like ever wake up and like make breakfast together and just sit?
Wake up and make breakfast.
Breakfast.
You're asking
stuff.
way too
You're
much
on
of
a
us.
weekend. It's tough because everyone wakes up at different times. I feel.
Yeah.
You're like, on the weekends is the easiest.
You lost me
Like-
at breakfast, bro. Like, what is breakfast?
You don't eat breakfast?
No,
I like brunch. You don't eat brunch?
like 12 or 1.
Yeah.
Sure. But
I don't make breakfast with each
Breakfast,
other.
like-
Sit, talk.
We've
It'll like happen like occasionally. Like,
Yeah.
we make, like breakfast at the
Oh,
same
that's
time.
cute.
I feel like my college experience is like a drama.
We'll
Like
chill on the couch.
Are you saying like roommates or like
Yeah,
or is that my
on
roommates or in
campus?
general?
no roommates.
I thought you were saying
Oh,
everyone on
okay.
campus gathers and makes
Oh, no,
breakfast.
no,
I was
no.
like, you're asking
Yeah.
about
Ain't nobody
too
doing all
much.
that.
That's why I thought you were. I
No.
was so confused.
Like you wake up, you guys make breakfast, sit together, talk.
We've done that like a couple times, but Maria usually wakes up before me.
Maria, what time you
And
be
then,
waking
like-
up? You 7 out of the bed.
Yeah.
That's,
on your
Absolutely
bed.
not.
7. No. But when I'm pushing it, I'll do 8.
that's pushing. It sounded like it was gonna be better. Even when I pushed it.
No, pushing was 10:30.
No. On the weekend, I'll sleep like later.
She's like,
So
she's
what?
like, if I feel like,
Eight.
if I'm feeling really risky, I'll wake up at 8.
No.
I mean, good for you though. Waking up early is a
That's
good thing.
crazy.
What time do you go to
Maria's, like,
bed?
in the kitchen, like doing stuff, and I walk out, and I can barely see in front of me. I'm like, hey.
Yeah, she always walks up. She's like,
When I first wake up. That's
Is it just you two?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Maria, what time do you go to bed?
like
9 p.m.
no.
No.
No, I don't
Really?
know that
No,
early.
like 12.
Okay.
Like, and then a bad day is like 3.
Bad day.
Bad day.
Okay.
A really bad day is
Your
5.
range?
Really bad day, no sleep, bro.
Fam, your range, like 12 to 3 is a big.
Well, it depends on like the week.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you said late waker,
On Tuesdays and Thursdays,
Like
9:30.
9:30.
Yeah.
That's late.
Yeah, you be in bed till 2, bro. You.
I don't have classes until 1.
Yeah.
So
you,
I sleep
You're in
until
your own
12.
world, bro.
That's crazy.
Good
And
for
I sleep
you.
late.
As a freshman,
Yeah, as a
that's an
freshman, that's
amazing
crazy.
I
schedule.
know.
Yeah.
You look like 9:30.
No, actually earlier.
Really?
So I have to go to work Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I have to be there sometimes like 8 or 9 a.m. So sometimes I actually wake up at like 6:30. 7,
Oh, wow.
I'm pushing it. Like I have to be like I have to Uber to work. It's like 7, I'm really pushing it. But Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, I wake up early. Tuesday, I'm telling you guys my schedules. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I wake up at 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
7, 9. I know you be up all the time, bro.
Yeah, I'm a consistent 8:05 a.m. every day.
Wow.
What's the-
8:05?
What's the 5?
That's in 5 minutes.
What's the 5 for?
For what?
I honestly don't know. It's just
That would.
it just
You,
happens.
can I
The
be
vibes
honest?
are-
You can't set an alarm. It's either like on the hour or the hour and a half. You can't.
No.
What?
I don't
Do you
agree.
only set 1 alarm?
Yeah.
What?
That's
What?
insane.
What?
I used to
Honestly,
be like that, but
I
I
have
I
10
could
alarms, bro.
I have
Is this-
alarms
is that
set
not
with
a
the
normal
intent
thing?
of
I set one
snoozing
alarm.
them.
yeah.
I'm missing on
same.
this, so I set one alarm.
No,
No.
look.
On my phone.
Yeah.
I
People
would
that
think
set
I've
an
seen-
alarm. No. People that set an alarm every 5 minutes need to be in jail.
Look at
That should be a
the
crime.
camera. This is definitely not gonna pick it up.
That's the whole day.
Bro, you have like an alarm for every single minute.
No.
Why?
Well, it's not.
No,
it's not
but-
just the morning. If I have like afternoon stuff that I don't
No
want to forget
alarm.
about.
Like if it's either 8 or 8:30. I'm not doing 8:05,
No.
8:12,
I'll
8.
stick with my
8:15.
8:05,
Eight-
man.
I'd like
What's wrong with
6:30,
8:15 maybe.
6:45,
I feel like if I actually want to be up at 8, then you gotta set it at 7:55, so you have 5 minutes to snooze.
I agree with the
Get
buffer
up.
time. I
Like,
like buffer.
you-
Buffer time,
Buffers.
sure, but
I like
it
the
has to be
buffers.
before 8:05.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
What's the extra 5 for?
Maybe he's trying to get up at 8:15.
5 minutes
Who
of
knows?
sleep, you know?
هيعملوا ايه؟ هيعملوا
The
ايه؟
5-minute buffer before, sure.
Yeah.
But like,
I do that.
No, I literally have these alarms set with the intent of snoozing them because I know it's just
Yeah.
gonna it just like gets me ready. It's like I have to wake up and I snooze and I'm
I
like,
thought
okay,
you'd be
good.
a 1 alarm
I used to be, but I think because like I sleep like, at 12 and wake up at 7,
Yeah.
I have to like set like 5 bajillion alarms to wake up.
No. And the
So also used to be the one alarm, but now I do the 5 minutes before. I like the buffer time.
yeah.
So then if I wake up later, I'm not really late. Well, then I become late regardless. But
Yeah.
Bro, no matter how early I wake up, I'm always like racing out the door.
I don't know if I'm racing because I accept the fact that I'm late.
Yeah.
There's no race. I'm winning. I'm up. Like class is gonna come. Like it's happening. Like
Okay, wait. So we talked about Yusuf's morning routine beforehand. How was everyone else's morning routine though?
I'm not up in the morning. I'm up at 12.
Like when you wake up.
Like-
When you wake up, what's like? What do you?
I stay in bed for like 30 minutes. And then I finally get out of bed. And then I like finish getting ready, whatever. And then, a red flag about U of I is everything is like,
Oh, yeah.
The microphone closer
a
for
red
that
flag about U of I is everything is far. Like,
Okay.
one.
like I went to like Loyola like a few weeks ago, and like their classes are literally like 5 minutes away from their dorm, like a 5-minute walk.
Wow.
And like where I live, it's like a 20-minute walk to like my chem.
God
You know?
bless community college and the Paul University. I'm not walking nowhere. Bro.
This is supposed to be UI ad. That's
No. No, the walking is crazy, bro. It keeps y'all in shape, but
But like I always walk anyways. Like I don't take the
Freshman
bus.
15.
rain, winter, like you got no
Oh my
excuse.
gosh. One time there was literally like ice on the ground. Like I was
Yeah.
sliding to
No.
class.
Oh, that day
Monday
was so bad.
So bad. No one canceled
No one
class.
And then they
Class.
canceled class like that Tuesday when
The
there was no
bad.
ice.
When there was no
Yeah.
ice.
So
They
it's
canceled
like,
class.
What?
I feel like when you go to school,
That's
like
crazy.
you gotta be prepared for like the non-walking activity. Like you need a snowboard, you need like skis, you need a skateboard, you need like roller. I feel like you need the accessories for like the weather. Or get like one of those umbrella hats.
You'd
Oh
be
my god, I used to
surprised.
have
umbrellas.
those. I used to have one of those when I was like 8.
I feel like I feel like
We
you gotta-
honestly need to bring that back.
Crazy.
If I find it, I'll bring it.
branding idea, umbrella hats.
Let's make it
Do
happen.
it.
Yeah.
put like Coptic crosses all over.
Yeah,
Are we talking about red flags of U of I?
yeah. Let it rain.
Okay, so I only thought this when you said Loyola. I think Loyola is really pretty,
Uh-huh.
and not that U of I isn't. U of I has some very like
U of I.
aesthetic areas,
Some.
but some others that are not. But I feel like Loyola, for example, is just all aesthetic.
Oh, it's nice.
Like it's beautiful. U of I is like it's good looking.
Corn. Good corn.
It's really good corn.
Really good corn.
I don't know. So the walking thing, I think that comes with the campus is like pretty, but not the best.
Yeah.
In the winter, it's really ugly. Like it's like there's nothing to be seen. But when it's nice out and there's people outside,
When it's nice,
it
it's the
makes it
best.
like look like
Yeah.
it's fun.
Like the quad on like any day when it's
Yeah.
like warm. It's
It's
packed.
full. Like everyone is outside, and it makes it
Okay.
seem so like wholesome. And
Summer day, are you guys kicking outside together, or is everyone inside at what's that one library?
Oh, Granger.
Granger.
What are the summer vibes? Are you like, yo, we playing spike ball, 2:00, or you be like, yeah, study date on the lawn?
We
I would
text.
if it's
yeah.
nice out,
Yeah.
we text on our.
We text on the group chat. Yeah.
Every Coptic
Yeah.
person.
Or like
What, study outside.
We're like,
No,
like
it's like,
sitting
hey.
sitting on the quad.
at like
Yeah?
1 or
Pull
something,
up.
And like
Yeah.
That's fire.
we'll bring like our maths and stuff.
Yeah.
You guys ever have like a field day? Wait.
Day.
Yeah.
Field day.
What do you?
I feel like I always like sitting on the quad at blank, but no one pulls up.
Wait, what?
Actually, you do pull up. So it ends up being like me, Mariam, Alex consistently. There's like a quad group. It's just me, Mariam, Alex, of who like,
I've
and
been
we all
skipped
have
classes
class.
on the
Yeah,
quad.
exactly. So we'll have
Wow.
class, and it'll be like, no.
Like-
The weather is nice.
Yeah, we
I'm
kicking.
like, I have a clicker drop. It's okay.
It's okay, and we'll justify every single time.
Yeah.
Or it'll be like one time, like I was just late to work, and I was like, but it's okay, because then we were sitting on the quad, just consistently the three of us just there.
Yeah.
But then like people will stop by, come,
Yeah.
hang out. Well, that's the fun part, I think.
Y'all be having like field day, not field days, like if we have like a Twin Lakes day here, like you guys have anything? You just go kick it, play sports.
Last semester, we used to have like Sundays. We'd like all gather on the quad. I'm sure like once it gets nicer, we'll like gather more like on like weekends
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. But like the nicer days have been like midweek, so it's kind of tough. And I hate when there's like a nice day when I have exams.
Yeah.
Which sounds so
Mm.
because I
Oh,
want
it's
to stay
such
on
a
the quad.
bummer.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to
Get
stay on the
punched in
quad,
stomach.
and then I'm like, I have to go.
Did you see everyone sitting and then you have
Yeah,
to like
I'm like, wow,
run?
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's terrible.
But it's just because like all these like nice summer days are so rare that
Yeah.
like we just have to.
And they
take
happen in like
advantage.
February, and we're like, what's
Yeah.
going on?
No, but
It's so
also
random.
Champagne is like a lot warmer than like the suburbs.
It is,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I remember last year it was like 83 in Champagne, and it was like 60 something at home.
Yeah.
And it was
Crazy.
insane.
Because my mom would always like call her text and she's like, "Are you wearing your winter coat? It's freezing." I'm like, "Mama, it's like literally like it's so warm here." She's like,
Yeah,
"What are you
we
talking
in
about?"
t-shirts out here. Whose house or apartment do you guys who hosts the most? Or what's the go-to?
You guys.
Maria and I.
Yeah?
Maria and
A
Mary.
good amount. But also Theo and Yusuf have done like Friendsgiving at their apartment, or
I think-
sometimes when AP comes.
We've done bigger, I think,
Yeah.
Yeah.
events.
We'll do like more like low key like last minute events. We'll be like after Epiphany, we had everyone over. Everyone got Wingstop.
Okay.
Mm, yeah.
150 wings. Yeah, you left out important
We had-
piece of
yeah,
Yeah, if you hit 50 of those.
that was fire.
Oh, we didn't ask you what's your go-to? Because you kind of the
Oh.
foodie in the group.
Okay. So recently.
He told me wait, before this. He's like, make sure we talk about food because I'm gonna be on the podcast. So, let's go.
Well, initially I completely forgot about this, but I was gonna suggest the whole mukbang thing, like
Yeah.
talk over food. Such a
When we
good
have a
idea.
part 2, we'll run back to mukbang.
Yeah.
She was saying
I better be
ASMR.
here.
I want
We're like-
ASMR.
Catherine, the
That's
specialist.
insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will say, definitely Taco Bell is there.
Now,
should
give me
I
like
go?
a hole in the wall spot.
Okay, I got you. So recently, what I've been doing. Okay, so preface this actually, there's a really big international population at U of I. Like, I swear it has to be like 50% of the students that go to U of I are like international
I think
students.
more.
Yeah, maybe even more. But then like consequently, you get like a ton of restaurants that have all their menus in like Chinese or Mandarin or like Korean, and like only all the international kids go to eat there. So recently I was like, I want to go check out these places. They're always popping.
Yeah.
They're probably cheap. So I like just decided after lecture one day to like walk into this place. It's called Kung Fu Barbecue.
Okay.
There's a place called Kung
Wait, what
Fu
is that?
Tea.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
Is it next to Kung Fu Tea?
I think it's on the same block as the
Oh.
dean.
Interesting.
But anyway, like I walk in and then they're serving this like, it's like hot lunch and they like pour like a slab of rice. Like I'm talking like this is rice to feed an entire family in your plate, and then you
Right.
get 2 sides and a soda drink, and it's $8.
What?
Like you're eating
First
like
of
a
all-
king
First of
for
all, just say
$8.
soda. Don't say soda drink.
Soda, bro.
Oh, anyone say pop?
No.
That's like, isn't that like West Coast?
Yeah, I
Or
don't.
like Canada, they say pop.
Soda drink is crazy.
I was gonna say 60s, but
I feel
not the
like
60s.
like different regions.
oh really? Okay.
So everyone's soda.
But yeah, so like I've been trying to do more of that, like go around to like all these like Chinese only menu like places, just like check out the food because it's
Yogi
actually it's good.
Bear?
It's like good value too.
Yogi
What-
Bear's pretty good. We had like a whole hangout there once as a big group.
What's Yogi Bear? What kind of food is it?
It was like what was it like? What Korean wings?
Fried chicken.
Was it wings?
But it's,
Fried chicken.
It's
Korean
wings.
but it's like
chicken.
Asian.
It's green barbecue.
Oh, true.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, guys.
I actually
Another
don't
Korean
remember.
place.
Let's see.
Yogi.
Yogi Bear. Recommend.
Uzu ramen is fire. I love ramen.
Mm,
You don't
No,
no,
you're
I
sleeping.
love-
You're sleeping on Midsummer's Lounge.
I love uzu.
Oh, I went
Midsummer's
there for the
Lounge.
first
What is
time.
that?
Oh, that's new, right?
I went. It's on. It's like
It's right next to Shawarma Joint.
I know,
Yeah.
we
I
drove
went there
by
for the
it.
first
Summer
time.
Lounge.
And
It's so
it was
fire.
okay. Okay, it was fine.
Oh,
It was just good.
so wait, what did you
Sponsor
have?
us, Midsummer Lounge.
please.
Maria, what did you have?
In Midsummer's Lounge.
Yeah.
You get like the spicy noodle like soup with like chunks of meat in it, and it's like it's really really filling. And then you got their dumplings on the side, and they're so like juicy and like they're really good, and they're very very filling.
What's the value?
That's what matters.
I think the bowl is like 10, 12.
Okay.
And it's like it's like pretty filling,
Yeah.
and the dumplings are like around the same price. I think
Mhm.
maybe a little less.
I had a dumpling from Alex when I went. Shout out Alex.
Oh
It
yeah.
was really good.
Guys, drip pop.
Drip Pop is good.
Drip
They have
pop
the
is
tofu
really
bowls and
good.
Is that
It's
like
also
bibimbap?
Korean.
Oh, I didn't know they had tofu.
Their tofu
Is that-
bowls
They
are
do have
fire.
tofu. It's
Their
really
tofu.
good.
Like
It's
bibimbap?
yum.
I'm 100% saying
Kind
no.
of, yeah.
But it's
Like
just
their
like
noodles are the
massive,
same.
But it's like a
Like-
massive bowl. So they do
Yeah.
like rice,
Container.
lettuce, noodles, and then whatever protein you choose. And then it's pretty good though. Really good. I love their sauce.
I want to take you guys House of Pho. I know not to pho. I know you're down.
I like pho.
I'm down for anything, man.
Yeah.
If it's food,
No,
I'll
House
eat
of
it.
Pho is fire, and it's close. It's in Schaumburg. Shout out Glory for putting us on. But we go we go so many, and they have the eel sauce.
Mm.
Eel sauce throws it perfect. So Sunday,
I think we've been there, or maybe we.
yeah, with Michael and us.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
one time it was fire.
Mm.
Because the bowl.
I know you're talking about.
What
'cause I
value?
went there before.
Yeah, portion,
Yeah.
Wait, what's the value though?
bro. I'm
The value.
Yeah, listen, it's around that 9 to 12, but it's filling.
Oh, that's
And
not
they
bad.
got different
good.
rates. So I get the big one, and I'll have leftovers.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. I finished. But you could if you need to. Anything else you guys wanna?
When we were talking about the alarm thing, I thought of something that I got roasted for.
Huh.
So on weekends, when you don't normally have to wake
Yeah.
up, I'll set an alarm just so I can wake up and get the satisfaction of snoozing it so I can go back to sleep.
That's insane. I did not know you.
And I talked about that, and Nana was like, I do the same
Yeah.
thing. Nana,
Bro.
don't lie to me right now. I know you do it too.
Nana,
Nana.
here,
Nana.
yeah, you guys have lost your minds.
I
Psycho.
feel like when you say things like that, it makes you psychotic.
100.
Satisfaction
Like,
of like turning it
I-
off and be like, oh, I get to go back to sleep.
No, why?
And,
Why
like,
just sleep?
realizing-
So just sleep
Yeah,
then,
it's
bro.
broken
Like,
sleep is
waking up
crazy.
and realizing that you don't have to wake up is so nice.
I agree
But
with
you
the
woke up.
realization. Yeah,
No, but then like getting to fall back asleep again, you're like, oh,
Yeah, it can.
fall back.
I'm happy you're enjoying though.
No, it's
Wait, if you wake up, can you go back to sleep?
Oh.
Most times.
Not like while you're on your bed. Like if you get up and then go back to sleep.
Nah.
100%.
No, it's over for me.
Really?
100%. I can knock out anywhere. I don't care.
Wow.
Granger, class. I'll sleep anywhere. Guys, I have pictures, proof. Everywhere
Guys,
we go, Maria
There's an
sleeps.
entire album. of
No,
Maria
there's not.
Just falling asleep anywhere and everywhere
No,
at any
there's not.
time.
I
Yeah.
have
Like
yes, I see the album.
That album is getting posted on that. Yeah, you're done. So. You're done. So. At least one picture.
I have. I got you.
Let's go,
So sorry.
bro. You just slept everywhere.
Literally anywhere. I will literally sleep
Why is
anywhere.
that? Just tired or just?
Yes, I'm just tired and I want to go to sleep.
I nominate this one.
Oh, what? You found out the picture?
That's insane.
There's the one of you on the bench at church.
Okay, guys, can we like wrap this up?
Wait, can I see these? I want to see these.
And then there was one time I was at the library and like Maria's sitting like in the middle of the library, fully knocked out. I'm like, wait, is that Maria? I go over
If
to
she's
Maria,
sleeping,
I'm
it's
like,
her.
yo.
It's okay, guys. I don't do that anymore.
I will say Sandra does the same thing.
No, sometimes
No.
I wish sometimes I could fall asleep that easily. That's like a talent.
No, I think I've started to like play it off. I think like I'll be in the
Yeah,
middle of
that's what makes
lecture
it
and I'll like snooze for literally 5 minutes, but I'll like have my hand
Just 5 minutes?
It's actually a skill though.
yeah, and it's actually so refreshing.
That's good.
I bet.
I wish I could do that.
Yeah, that's crazy. What's the strangest place you fell asleep?
Oh, me?
That's all.
Anyone?
You got it.
That's an interesting question.
Yeah, what's the one place you just like? How do you know? Because you guys are all on her for this.
I
What's the
actually don't
one-
know. I don't know.
The middle of the library is dangerous.
I feel like I trust everyone, and especially in Granger, because like we're all suffering together. Like I feel like, I feel like you know, like everyone has been there at some point. You know, they understand.
Robbing a student is crazy.
Have you tried the Meki nap pods?
I didn't.
Oh.
try them.
You
Yes.
so should.
They got
I've
nap
never-
pods?
Yeah.
In the mechanical engineering building, they have this white kind of like
Are they
couch type thing. Not couch, but it
She's
closes from the top.
like a pod.
Like yeah, and
Bro,
it
it
closes
looks
on
like
the
a
top.
spaceship,
But then
right?
your
Huh?
feet are still out.
Really?
Crazy.
Yeah, your feet are still out, but it just closes from the top.
That's scary. I'm not going to bed with my
See,
feet
that's
hanging out.
that's what freaks me out. I would so use it if my feet weren't out. If it was like fully covered.
Yeah, if
Just
it was
add the
fully
extra
covered,
foot, but,
But no,
No,
that sounds.
I feel
should
like
try
your
it
feet
on
hanging
the
out. And can you pull them in or?
I mean, if you really want, but like they're not gonna be covered. They're just gonna be like it's gonna be like top half of your body like
Yeah.
covered and like just like your knees like to your chest.
I'm so
But
confused.
on the outside.
What is it called?
I look up UIUC mechanical engineering nap pods. Personally, I've never tried to look this up, but I really don't know what's gonna come up.
Yes.
Oh,
those-
no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yep.
See, like the bottom is too open, and also like
Yeah,
leaving my
you
stuff
can't go
out
to
while
bed.
I'm sleeping kind of scares me.
You can't go to work.
This is.
Yeah, that's why I haven't slept on.
And
them.
it's
It
also
freaks
it's
me
like
out.
in the middle of like a busy
you guys
room.
can't see, but.
Yeah, people can see you. Like people
Yeah.
can watch
should
you
put it
fall
in a room.
asleep.
But if
Well,
you're
creepy.
if you're gonna sleep
Hello?
if you're gonna sleep publicly anyway, might as well do it comfortably.
But there's like people like studying in front of me, and I'm just like,
Yeah, I think they're like.
I mean, in the library, it's the same idea.
No, but in the library, see, in Granger, that's like.
you're like sitting.
It's
up
just
still.
that's standard for people to fall asleep. Like
Yes.
when you're there till 2 and 3 a.m., you're hearing alarms go off because
Yeah.
people genuinely like fall asleep, take naps, and they're like, I'll wake up in 10, 20 minutes, and you just hear alarms like going off like randomly. So I feel like that's Granger standard. I don't know about Meki.
Crazy.
On the topic of being at home in a place that's not your home, Sandra, can you confirm or deny the electrical engineering building? I hear there are showers in the basement,
What?
in the bathrooms.
No.
That's disgusting.
Who is showering?
So
at UIUC?
guys, I just found out about that a couple weeks ago. Actually, I didn't
try
know
it
about
out?
this. We don't
You're not answering
know.
the question.
Wait,
You
wait,
try it
wait.
out.
We don't have access. Can I answer? Give me time. We don't have access to the basement unless you're like doing research there, because that's like where the research happens. So I haven't seen them, but I heard there are. But who knows? I don't know. I don't know if
Who
people
is,
actually use
that
them.
desperate to shower in the ECE building.
Oh, people get desperate there.
No. ECE building is a different level. No,
Please, please, Mayor Mackie Field. Oh,
no.
please.
Oh, there's like
ECE is-
engineering.
Oh,
no, it's a different
There's
level.
beef.
Is it worse over there?
The stink in the ECE
Wow.
is
You let 'em-
We don't want you there.
One
Please
engineering
don't.
crime right here.
insane.
You're the one who has to take ECE classes. We guys, by the way, ECE doesn't have to do Mechie classes. Just showing which one is more relevant.
I'm not talking about relevancy. I'm talking about stink.
Just don't come.
Yeah, she shut you down, bro.
Just don't come, bro. It's okay. Some floors,
Exactly.
some rooms. It's like specific rooms that you just know, like you don't go in there because it's like.
They're like labeled.
The entire building.
Yeah.
بدخل جوه.
I don't think it's the entire building.
Caution.
You guys know what's funny? Maria and Lily sometimes like hit me up and they're like, "Can we study at the ECE building?" Just saying. So interesting. Yeah. The stink. They want to stay in the stink. But I don't think it's that bad. Once you get used to it, it's fine.
It's doable.
The weirdest place? A church pew.
No, dude. The church pews are top tier sleep, cause the church is like the light is like slightly dimmed.
Yeah.
It's usually like somewhat cold. You have like the tunes and the hymns just like as background noise. Best sleep. You put your arm, but you gotta do it like if you go forehead to the pew, you can't.
I've done that before.
You
That
can't because then
hurts.
this
Then you
circulation.
You get the
can't-
marks.
right? You feel like your brain is. You gotta hit the side arm, but then I like to like either this one. Nah, but you can't like.
Also, having your face exposed, that's dangerous.
Yeah, I never have my
Everyone
face.
takes
Yeah,
pictures.
yeah.
That's
Because
dangerous.
then, but then you sometimes I'll hit it with the over.
Yeah.
You're sleeping with the
Yeah, like sometimes.
David's in war.
Yeah, no.
On alert, yo.
Show us, demonstrate.
The methodology of
It's
sleeping in church.
it's not. So it's like this, and then sometimes I'll go like this, or sometimes I'll hit like one of these, or like this. So I'll be, like,
That last one hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be facing. But you gotta be facing the
Professional
wall.
sleeper here.
You gotta be facing the wall, cause then like the wall's here, but like everyone else see it, and they can't like, you know what I mean? But the over the head one, elite, cause it holds your head in place.
I've
Cause
never
sometimes
tried that.
like this one you kind of like When we get one of these,
We go.
you either like set the hand or you like hit it with the over.
We have some experts here.
Yeah.
We have some-
Right.
No kiak.
I was just about
Yeah.
to say, next
Oh.
gag. I'm about to try.
Now remember when we were little, we used to sleep in the closet.
The deacons?
Yeah, the deacon closet. Remember when you used to
Yes.
pack up in there?
Who said something about
Oh
little?
my goodness.
Now we used to sleep like 3 deep in there.
Yeah, yeah. And like to
Yeah.
preface this
Well, have you been
closet.
upstairs?
And Archangel Michael?
No,
No,
St. Mary's.
St. Mary's.
St. Mary's. The
In
closet
the
is
deacon
like
deacon closet?
room.
I don't think
this
so.
Okay.
the size of this table.
So-
like imagine.
Yeah. When you walk
Are
in,
you guys all on top of each other?
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Swear.
so you walk into the deacon's room. First door to the right is the bathroom. The door right after is where like the coat hanger and like
Extra
Tonias and stuff. Underneath it, I kid you not, it's probably smaller than the size of this table.
Wow.
Bro, we used to sleep
Insane.
three across, like head, feet, just like that.
alternating.
Yeah,
So
or we sleep like reverse curl. Like if I'm curled up, then like my knees are like between their stomach and their knees are between my stomach. But you're not really touching.
Oh.
Like
So
a
you just-
yin yang.
Yeah, you kind of slumped up in there.
Yeah.
Those used to hit, bro. Because then you can close the door.
Yup. And it gets
Pitch
warm.
black, you get comfy a little.
Wow.
Sometimes if you're desperate and it's super, cause I don't know, it gets stupid cold at like 3. Like 2 to 3, your body starts shutting down, gets cold. Sometimes we yank the extra tonias and cover each.
Oh,
we used to cover up with the extra,
Yup.
bro. We used to be living in there. No.
It's not done as often now. I mean, I've never done it, but I used to see it happen.
I mean, we moved churches now, so there's no youth over there.
That's
they
true.
don't,
but
they don't know the
still-
traditions.
They don't know the
Isn't Jack
tradition.
still at the other church?
Oh yeah,
If you came more
I
often,
wasn't
you
only
would know.
Yak.
Oops.
Crazy. Why do you like St. Mark more than us?
Guys,
No. The church beat is crazy.
That's a country.
No, I'm kidding.
guys, each church is amazing. They all have their great things about them.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
She's capping. It's okay.
There is no way. This is like a hate crime. I'm the only one from St. Mark in here, guys.
Um.
All right, guys.
Guys, we love all churches. They're all
Facts.
God's.
We are all one body in Christ.
Yeah,
I would-
now we're pushing it. No.
Yeah.
Stories, anything?
And Isaac.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the retreat.
Oh.
The retreat is deep. Do we want to part 2 for later, or you want to get straight into it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's go to it.
Take us home.
Wow. Dudu and I, for reference, have had a debrief about some things,
Yeah, crazy.
but it got a little too deep at some point. No, but generally speaking, it was a really good time. I don't know. It was interesting to see different people from different areas.
So explain what we're talking about first.
What are we talking about? No, we're talking
about the retreat. We're talking about the retreat. The champagne held. It was about Pope
Walking with
Carolus.
Baba.
Walking with Baba. AP came.
For Berry Fire Talks
Yeah.
on Coptic Central on SoundCloud. Go look it up.
Okay.
Plug.
That's a plug right there.
Okay.
Yeah, you mentioned it earlier.
Yeah.
Like in this session. Yeah, so it was co-hosted by COCF and Abuna AP in Champaign. It was very interestingly held at the St. Mina Pope Carlos Church or building, depends how we want to define it. And it was I don't know, I felt like it was a very unique experience because the emphasis was like really on walking with Baba Carlos versus like an arbitrary theme of like hit me with a friendship.
Love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which both are valid. It's just we've had a lot of themed retreats about ideas and concepts, which are great, but I think because we've had so many, it made this one unique.
Yeah.
Not that either one is great. They work together, not separately.
Yeah.
So I think it was just very interesting to like really jump in and focus. Everything we did was focused on him, but it was a very loose and flexible time. We had different areas come in. We met a lot of friends from St. Louis. That was interesting because at least I didn't really know them prior.
Yeah, we didn't know. Nobody was out there.
No, you guys live in Missouri?
Yeah.
They live in Missouri. Minnesota, a few guys also pulled up. A few different churches in Illinois, which was super cool. So it was like a nice mix of like random people, but it was big enough to meet people, but small enough to get intimate. And that was something very unique because usually we take an extreme, but we don't have to. It was around 50 people, or a little over. So that was really cool. I feel like I don't know, we were just vibing. The schedule was very loose.
Yeah.
I think we got to see Bubba a little bit more clearly than we ever get to see. And there's a ton of stories about that. But I don't know what you guys thought. I don't know. I had a great time.
We'll go experience first, and then we'll hit the stories, because I think the stories were super dope.
Someone want to jump in?
Yeah, I would say my like biggest thing that I took away from this retreat was, again, like the whole like it being still like a retreat group at the same time was small enough where it was like I honestly got to speak to every single person. It wasn't just as simple as like like hi and bye or like small talk, but like I actually got to like know these people. And again, they weren't all just from like surrounding churches in like Illinois. Like I got to meet St. Louis people for the first time.
Shout out St. Louis.
Yeah. And even Minnesota people, and my guy Endis from Indiana, the one guy from Indiana.
The one guy.
We're gonna see him tomorrow.
Yeah.
Indiana's
Wait,
coming.
are they not coming tonight?
Some of them are here tonight. I don't know if he is.
But yeah, that was like I think the biggest thing that I liked, like when comparing to like other retreats. Like it wasn't like too big or it was like convention style, but also wasn't like too small where it was like just people from your own church. And I really liked that. It was a great time.
Experiences.
I agree. I really liked that it was like everyone was going off vibes. AP was just like, okay, like let's do this. It wasn't like a set schedule, but it was just like whenever we're feeling it, like we're gonna do, like things were moved around. It was great. Q&A was fire. I always love AP's Q&A. He does not hold back, which I love.
He's
overall
real.
Great experience. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
so real. He
keeps it
doesn't
real.
sugarcoat.
That's the best thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't sugarcoat.
And it's
Like,
practical.
He gives it to you how it is.
It's
like,
practical. That's
doesn't beat
the
around the
top
And it's
thing.
like I feel
Yeah.
like the stuff you're most concerned about, he's like, it's okay, you know?
yeah.
Like it's okay.
And he's like really good at making it seem like when you come to him with something,
It's
he makes it seem
normal.
like it's so
Mhm.
normal.
It's
Yep.
Which is great.
Mm-hmm.
I know you weren't there for.
Yeah, I
A
wasn't
lot
there
of
for
it.
much, but I honestly, I really enjoyed like the day I was there. It was really, really fun. I like the talks were really great. The talk was really great. I got to like talk with people that I haven't seen in so long, like people from California and Minnesota, and it
Oh,
was
Kelly was there too.
Yeah.
Shout out Kelly.
Yeah.
yeah. So it was a really, really great experience. I got to catch up and have fun and stay up really, really late and then sleep on a bench, which is like my specialty.
I liked it. I was only there for like the nights,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
because I had school, but I liked that I was like able to just go back to school and come back right after. You know,
You wanted to go to school?
well, I
She
had.
She had to.
Yeah, no. Friday night was like really good.
Mm.
I liked it.
No, it was a vibe.
It genuinely felt like a fever dream because like we're like
Mostly.
there and then you know like we have to go back to our apartments because we had classes the
Yeah,
next
yeah,
day and
yeah.
I had like some people had exams, mini quizzes, whatever, and then you come back and then the vibe
Yeah.
is like so lively. So it was like it was definitely great. Forever grateful for like AP talks. Yeah, Q&A was actually my favorite part because he's real.
I thought I was in a time machine.
As you were saying,
Right on Thursday, I did not know what day it was when I woke up.
it felt like a week.
Bro,
Yeah.
I started growing gray hair more.
It felt so
No,
long.
dude,
But you didn't sleep, like
I-
not a
yeah.
single
Yeah.
minute.
yeah.
Wait, what? A
Yeah,
48-hour all-nighter?
No, I went 93
What?
hours awake.
Bro,
That's
you're
crazy.
like, aren't
The
you like
last 24 were your fault.
Yeah,
Can't even.
Shout out St. Louis. Yeah, so we finished the Champagne trip and then we got invited to St. Louis, me and Ramas, so we headed out there.
But we all got invited.
No. No, but it was we got home on Sunday. I thought it was Monday.
Oh my goodness.
It was very trippy
Yeah,
because the retreat was Thursday night
Yeah.
to Saturday evening or night.
something like that.
Every day felt like a Saturday.
Kicking it.
Pretty much.
Stories. Yeah, very vaguely. You know, just touch on them, but because I don't know if they're aware of what really went down.
What really went down?
So there are many stories of what really went down.
Guys, what really went down? I don't know this.
I'm just trying to, because there's so many stories, I'm just trying to pick like a few that just capture all of them, or one that captures all of them. But a lot of it was because the theme was about walking with Baba. Like many different people had many unique experiences with Baba. So like we were like moving around, or maybe like you guys had experiences. All these are other parties telling me. But it was interesting because I felt like I was there vibing with people, but then these people were having Pope Krolos like interactions
by themselves.
and then I was like, yeah, but I was like fighting over Rummy Cube, like and people were like, I'm just seeing Baba, but not to that extent. But like one story was, and this one I'm saying because I know it's a little bit more public, but someone had walked in to Friday. We did morning doxologies and we did the first hour of Hikbeya. For reference, Abuna was not there. There were no priests there, which is like just interesting to know as well. But someone had walked in, and the moment they had walked in, they had just smelled a very, very strong smell of hanut. And it was very strong. And the person was describing it to me, and they're like, oh, it was a very, very intense smell. But then it disappeared. So the person goes to the person next to them and was like, hey, yo, like, did you smell that? And then the person was like, what? And then they were like, no, you didn't smell that? And then they're like, no. They're like, okay, the smell was gone. But how it was described was crazy. It was like it was like a whiff. Like someone had walked past them. Oh, wow. And so they had smelt it trail, and they felt it like go off. So that was a very interesting experience. And this is one of us, right? This is not like someone who is really outside of our scope. Because sometimes we think that like
the hermits.
Yeah, we think they're very like this very desert, but like it was interesting. This retreat was like, no, we're here and present. Similarly, there's two parts to the story, but one part is private to this individual. Yeah. So I'll keep it private. But the second part was at night, AP said something very interesting, and I've never heard it before. He was like, guys, if you want, it was Friday at 2:30 a.m. That's when we finished Q&A or something around there. Yeah. And he was like, I'm about to go to sleep. I was like, okay, peace. But he was like, guys, just go in and pray, because the night before a saint's feast, they're usually very active. But can someone define active? Like, what does that even mean? Like, and no one asked, okay? No one had asked, and it was very odd that there was this, like he just said that and left. And someone had walked past him or walked with him, and he was walking out, and then they were like, okay, like good night, whatever. Then AP, and I hope you're okay with me saying this. Yallah. AP looked at them and was like, no, like you should go inside, like, and pray. Oh. And the person was like, okay, like it's 2:30 a.m. Khalas, like it's time to sleep, time to go. They walk inside, okay? And there was another person inside just sitting right in front of the icons. Okay, so now there's AP saying, guys, go, borderline pushing. It was very interesting as to why. But then there was someone who went and stood right in front of the icons and just sat and like stared. Like if you think of that, it's like kind of awkward. Like why are you just staring at pictures? But that person was like, yeah, but then suddenly I just started smelling the really strong smell of incense and hanut. And it was like, what? Like, and then the person describing it to me was like, yeah, but then it went away.
Ooh. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, there's a reason it was pushed to go inside on purpose. And the wording was, okay, go because the saints are active. But the meaning was the saints are actually like, pull up, they're there.
Yeah.
Like it was, they're really there. So this was a very vague story, but imagine having like 10 of these, and 10 of these exist. Like, you know what I mean? And it was a span, the retreat was not that, like it wasn't like a week, 2 week, a month.
It was 3 days.
It was 3 days, and it felt like a week, but it was really only limited time. But there are surreal experiences
Yeah.
of Bubba just like really being known. And it was just not just with like one like
Not the same person.
exactly. These are very unique experiences cross-referenced. So like these are different people. So once I had started thinking of like different, or I was told different stories, I was like, yeah, but this happened at the same time this happened. And this, like, it wasn't just a one-off thing.
Yeah.
And then like Dudu and I, or Dave and I were talking and we were like, yeah, but we were just like playing around the whole time. And all you see is like Bubba standing in the corner.
Yeah.
Like
just
someone had that.
chilling.
Yeah. So like, can you imagine like mid-talk, like, we're like, yeah, I'm on my phone. Like, I feel like I missed out. Like, and then like
Yeah.
someone was like, Bubba's standing right there. And I was like, where is Bubba? But like, you know what I mean? Like all these, there's a ton of these stories. And some of them are very tailored to a specific individual. And some of them are very broad. So, and these are people like our age. The retreat was not
The
like,
whole retreat was our age.
exactly. This was like a very, very like structured and controlled demographic of people.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, even like not like me, but like even us in general
Yeah.
can have like experiences ID, like regular on the whim, like with no like prior like friendship with a saint. They'll be like, hey,
Even the planning.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't know if you want to get into that or.
yeah, I can say briefly. So we didn't really like. There were a few major players in the game. The players being more young in the game.
No.
But regardless,
no,
the planning
did
went.
everything. Don't do
No,
this.
the planning regardless.
Yusuf just wants to be
The
humble
planning
right now,
regardless
come on.
was a lot of the things that we ordered just needed like more than like 3 days to come, or like a week. So we had to pull everything together in like around 9 days.
So when they're saying things, they like balled out pictures, memes, posters. Well, you guys have books, necklaces,
yeah, stickers.
stickers, little
bookmarks.
mini prayer cards. What
Crosses,
else? Cross. Guys, they had everything for us.
portraits, canvases,
Everything.
Oil.
The oil.
the oil. That was tough. And a lot of behind the scenes. So like everything was like really on a whim. But it was just interestingly enough that it was like 9 days and it was like morning, night, like morning, afternoon, evening, just like text about, oh, should we get this? Are we doing this? And then we'd get ideas. And then, okay, now the idea's starting to get close. We don't have that much time to like brainstorm. And it was all these things where now we're like dishing out a lot of money to get these items, but we're dishing out a lot of money with expedited shipping. And expedited shipping, guys, is not cheap, as I learned. It is very expensive. So, like, you're paying for one thing to come. You're paying the one person's, like, registration fee just to get items in. And now we're down money, and it's, like, a whole thing. There's this one cool story. Because we balled out with no fear that we won't be covered by heaven with money. Because we've had experience where, like, what are we gonna do with money? But then we were covered, so we knew.
It was literally like feeding up the 5,000. Like money just from nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. It was literally the feeding of the 5,000. We had like, we had like a budget very small, but we weren't afraid, and we dished out money left and right.
Yeah.
All for Baba, and this was the purpose. The prayer was way before. It was like, okay, if we're gonna do this, one, we're gonna do it right. Two, you're gonna do it for us and cover us, because like imagine doing it and it not working. So why are we doing this? Like, there's no point. So a few days ago we were counting the budget, or just seeing like
Before that, Yusuf, he like had a budget in his mind, and then like he had the fear of it going over. So he was praying to Baba, and he was like, you know, if this goes over, it's on you. I'm not
paying this.
Hey, bro, let him know early. Bro, let him know early.
No,
He said, if this goes on the drain, you got this. I'm not part.
The prayer was so funny, because at some point I thought we were like done. So like I was like, Baba, look, bro. I was like, look, like if this goes out, I'm taking zero blame, and this is so on you. And because I had tried to get around doing this whole thing multiple times, and it was like, no, we were gonna do a retreat, and it was very clear a few weeks ago that he wanted a retreat. Okay, so I was like, okay, but you're not dragging us through all this, like planning wise, dragging us through all this for like the budget to like come screw us over. Basically, was the prayer. And then I was like, if you don't figure it out, I'm not either. And it was very blunt and it was very aggressive. Like looking back, it was like, I'm not doing this if you're not. Like if you're throwing in the towel, so am I. Like, but regardless, we spent, and a lot of miscellaneous expenses came out throughout the retreat. A lot. Like way more than we expected. So and when miscellaneous expenses like came up, you can't like say no.
Yeah.
It's you pay or you suffer, and it's you pay. But regardless, whatever, all this background knowledge, we came to count up all like the money left over, because ideally there would be some left over. So we came to find out. Then, ironically, the moment I finished like calculating it, actually, Mario, I don't know if you know this. I don't think I told you the whole story.
Like the amount? You told me the amount.
But you had texted me, and she was like, "How's the budget looking like?"
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, "Okay, weird," because like you usually don't really like if I'm like handling the money. You usually don't like we're not like like
no
you
worries.
exactly.
Yeah.
There's no worry. There's no stress. It's usually like, okay, you got it.
We just knew it was like super tight. So
Exactly.
like,
So the moment I had finished and I hadn't told her, she had texted me, and I was like, "Oh, thank God, everything's paid off. Like everything's set. We are in budget. Everything's perfect, with like money left over." So this was a big deal. The fact that there was money left over was crazy. Like, but that's a whole separate thing. But there was $6 left. Okay. So I text Mariam. I'm like, we're winning.
We're up.
I'm like, we're up, baby, because we dished out money like no other. And then I had like texted Mariam $6. I was like, woo, you got it, baby.
That's one bubble for all 12 of us. No, I had a shuffle.
And then, so I'm a little slow, so I didn't really like process anything. But I was like $6. Then Mariam texted me. She was like, "Oh my God, no way." And I was like, no way, what? Like, I was like, she was like, why is she excited that there's like a few dollars I could have picked up from the street? And then she goes, or Mariam goes, "Pope Carlos the 6th. I go, oh. I was like, I didn't even think about that. The crazier part was the moment you had texted me that, Pope Carlos the 6th,
someone else texted you.
another person, the same second I read her text, texted me. Usually people like when they text about like Pope Carlos, they're like Baba, Pope K. You know what I mean? No one's actively writing out the whole title. Like it's not that deep. Someone had texted me and wrote Pope Carlos the 6th. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah,
and I was like, these three things in the same minute had come together, and I was like, I knew you would handle the budget. I was like, I knew you had it.
Gotcha.
And even I had paid unexpected things from my like from my credit card. Like I just random miscellaneous expenses. I was like, okay, fast. Like for myself, I was like, we have to get this. Go.
Yeah.
That same situation, and I figured it out today. It was the same amount. Someone had come up to me during the retreat and was like here's like donation or here's registration or whatever. Here's the money, and I was like, no. I was like, I don't deal with anything financially related. Really, I don't.
Yeah.
So I was like, you can give it to the person responsible, and they were like, no. I was like, what do you mean no? I was like, just give it to the person responsible. Then they're like, no, I have to give it to you. And I was like, this is really aggressive. I was like, we're all having a good time. I don't know why you're obsessed about the money. And then they literally forced it to me. And I was like, okay, I took the money. I was like, whatever, like, it's not a big deal. And the same amount that they had given me was the same amount that I had paid from my own pocket for some certain expense.
Yeah.
And I only found out today. I thought it was like similar. I was like, whatever, don't care. But today was literally the same exact number. And I was like, I knew you got it. I was like, you had it in the bag. So the whole retreat was filled like this. And these are the things that we know of.
Yeah.
Imagine the things that like Catherine's not sharing with the group.
Oops. So Baba, we'll see you next year. But yeah, solid retreat.
Thank God.
Top tiers.
Well, thank God.
Good job, guys.
Where's St. Lucia? They need to come more.
Yeah, they're so fun. We met them actually at Roar,
Yeah, we
and
met a
they
couple.
heard about the retreat Like they were asking me about the retreat there, or they're like, guys, we heard about the Champagne retreat. Are you gonna be there? We're coming. I'm like, woo!
They said, are you gonna be there?
We're all gonna be there. So no.
Nah, St. Louis is like a cleaner Chicago. Like,
What?
What?
or at least like their downtown area when we went, clean. No one's in a rush. Like everyone's just vibing. The lights. It's like right next to their stadium.
Oh, I thought you were talking about people.
Same.
Huh?
Right?
Yeah, no,
That's-
same.
that was
That's
very
cleaner
specific.
Yeah.
people.
I was like, wow, that's tough.
No, the place is amazing, bro.
Interesting.
Hmm. Interesting take.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least for the couple hours that we went,
How was it, Dudu?
it was fire.
So only Dudu and Romans were there.
Yeah.
No one else was invited.
Yeah, just them two.
Spontaneous vibes.
What did you guys do?
Bro, we hung out with a couple people. They took us out to eat at this barbecue spot. Kind of mid.
Oh, after all this?
yeah, I had
The
like-
barbecue or the food? Sorry, the barbecue or the people?
No, the
Okay.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Just clarify for the
the
group.
people are exactly like they're so opening, they're so welcoming. It's more of like a connection. They're not just like, oh, like, you know what I mean? They're not stuck up. They're very like they're exactly like us. And it wasn't just the people like that I met at the retreat. Like other people came, hung out with us. We stayed at someone's house. One of the guys over there. Like we've never met him, so like the fact that he opened his home to two strangers, not really like strangers. Yes, same faith. You know what I mean? It's the same like if anyone was to come here and they need a place to stay, like it's open. You know what I mean? It's just good vibes, man. Good energy, good people, food mint. But we only went to one place. But yeah, no, it's nice. It was nice. The drive back, sunrise,
drive?
fire. 4.5 hours.
Wait, that's not bad at all.
Rummes, bro. Like, God bless you for driving, but we did not have to do the speed limit the whole time. Bro, I thought we were gonna wake up, ain't no cops around, 4 a.m, cruise control 100 at least. We're gonna get back in 4 hours flat. Bro was doing 65, 70.
Wow, that's so unexpected.
At least hit the like
Yeah,
80,
that's-
90,
Bro.
bro. Like,
Like, bro's doing this. I was like, and I'm like, it was like, the one thing he asked of me is not to sleep in the car. So, like, I can help him stay awake. Like, so he took a nap. I was like, if I sleep now, for
But
only.
even in the car, you were like, the one thing you asked me.
No,
He took a nap
like
while
like
driving.
beforehand, we were gonna like once we get there, once it hit like midnight, we were gonna leave, but then we started crashing. We're like, okay, like let's sit for a little. So he went to bed. He got like 3-4 hour nap in, and I was like, if I sleep now,
You're
it's
not waking
GG's.
up, yeah.
No way I'm waking up after 3-4 days. So I like
3-4 days?
Of being awake.
Oh,
all
being
the time.
up.
he
been
was
awake.
awake though.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So I was like, let me just push through it, and I felt fine. Like I wasn't crashing or anything still.
Of course.
Bro.
That's insane.
So
Duh.
yeah.
That's a couple of
Like,
them.
yeah.
So he woke up and he's like, dude, like the only thing, just stay awake, just so we can get through the car ride. Fam, I got in the car. We're trying to have a conversation. When I kid you not, you know in the movies where they're like strap you in a seat and they put like they strap your mind to like a simulator or something, and you like
What movies have you watched?
What?
no, I mean,
He was not with us. He was not present.
but like
Strap
dog,
your
he
mind
was
to
trying
it.
to talk to me and I couldn't keep my head up. I couldn't see like my eye. Like, I went blind. I couldn't see.
Oh my
Like I
god.
couldn't.
He went
I
like a
couldn't-
reset shut down.
Yeah,
like,
bro, my whole
Alright,
body.
reset.
Dude, my body gave. I couldn't like. My arms were just like.
What are you going on? What's going on?
Bro, my. Bro, I was trying to talk. Rose, what'd you say? Like, bro, I haven't talked for 45 minutes. I was like, yo, what are you talking about? So, bro, we just had a whole conversation. And then he, like, woke me up at sunrise, which was, like, 6:36. I woke up full of energy again. I was like, got outside, took a couple pictures, freezing cold. I took two. I was like, Rams, I can't. I went back in the car, slept. Next thing I know, we're at church. I was like, okay, wait a
That's
minute.
crazy.
Dude, I could, bro. Yeah, definitely an experience. If you haven't stayed out for 3-4 days,
So how long did you
I don't
sleep
think
for
I want
after
to
all
do
of
that.
this?
that's the worst
Like
part.
2 days?
No.
Can't sleep.
You
I
didn't
barely.
sleep?
I slept my normal, like 7 to 8 hours.
That's insane.
I was so upset. I was like,
Wow.
at least 24 hours, like, recovered, bro, nothing.
What?
I stayed up Sunday.
Oh.
Like, I got back.
You keep making these
No,
decisions
yeah.
yourself. Like,
That-
But, like if I...
I
okay,
didn't even tell you.
Here, hear me out. If we came back Sunday at, like, 8:30, if I went to bed, there was no way I'm making it to the next morning. So that means I'm going to wake up randomly at, like, 11. If I wake up 11 and have a whole, like, sleep cycle, that means I'm going to, stay up till, like, a random day tomorrow. So that means my whole week is gone now. So I was like, let me just push through. So I stayed up all of Sunday, and then we went out to Texas de Brazil to get ready for the Lent, mid. And then I just went to bed like a normal person, thinking I'm going to, like, sleep at least till 2, like, give me something. Woke up
You
at
have
11.
class on Mondays?
I don't have class.
Okay.
I don't have class. Everything's online. Like, it's Tuesday and Thursday nights. I don't go.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
dude.
nice.
It's a waste of time, bro.
It took me this whole week to just recover, and I slept like
No, dude.
More than
I was back
anybody
to
else
normal
did.
the next day. Actually, fun fact, Tuesday, this is so out of pocket. Tuesday we had Tuesday we were supposed to go present one of like the final projects. It was like a draft kind of. I didn't feel like going, so I texted Mark. I was like, "Yo, can you send me pictures of the accident that you had?"
No.
Emailed the professor,
Oh
said,
my god.
"Sorry, bro, I got in an accident. I'm not making it to class." Sent him the pictures that Mark sent me. I went back to bed, bro.
Oh my
That's
god.
bogus.
Fam, I said, "Yo, I'm not making it to class. Whatever you need, I'll send in later." He's okay. He texted me or emailed me. And I said, "Yeah, sorry. Hopefully you're okay. You just make sure you get the voice recording in by Sunday." I was like, "Yeah."
Wait, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not going to class, bro.
That's
The fact that you
actually
use someone
crazy.
else's
Like,
tragedy as an excuse.
100%.
the length.
I was like, he needs something believable, but not like, oh, someone died, because it was like too short of a notice, right? So I
Have
was,
someone die?
yeah, like an
What does that mean?
hour before class. It's like usually like a day, or like, you know what I mean? 'Cause-
Okay. Interesting.
Getting off. Okay,
The
maybe
lazy
maybe
one
after
gone.
we close the camera, but I'll tell you.
Put it down after we close the camera.
Yeah. So I emailed him. I was like, I could say I broke my leg, but then I need like a doctor's note and I need a picture of the hospital to make it believable. So I was like, I don't have my old pictures of when like my foot was in a boot, so I can't do that. I can't say someone died. I don't have any pads. So I was like, okay, car accident. I remembered Mark, because I'm not gonna crash my car, and I'm not gonna find a random crash online.
Actually crazy.
You know what I mean?
Search of Google Images.
Yeah,
Car crash.
Because then if he does the same thing, it might get the same results. So I said, Mark, slide the pictures.
The fact
Email.
that Mark sent them to you is crazy.
Bro, he didn't even ask. He didn't even why, nothing. He just sent them. I said, cool. I said, bet. Yeah. Bro, top tier excuse. If you ever, no, I'm just kidding.
These are texting Mark. Hey, Mark.
If you ever need-
Bro,
Not U of I sponsored.
Yeah.
crazy.
This is the Paul guys. We don't do this.
Yeah, I was not going to class that day.
That's insane.
But was it worth it?
100%.
Alhamdulillah. At least. I would hope so after all this.
But yeah. Anything else before we what was your like best ditch stories if anyone has?
I don't ditch.
Yeah, you
I'm just kidding.
Well, I don't know if I have the
you,
best
you just
one.
don't show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you know?
You missed 125 days of your senior year.
What?
Not days, periods.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
whole school year is only 200 like
What?
Yeah, so we had discussed this earlier. Senior year, I was really enjoying myself. I had missed around 120 periods, which equated
Oh,
to
I
about
didn't see
like
that.
3 weeks worth of school to a month of school.
wrap it up.
Yallah.
But I didn't have an excuse. Like, and my parents wouldn't call in either. You know what I mean?
You,
Like, it was-
that's
it
when
was-
you called the school. Oh.
No, I feel like I didn't call either. Like, I
just
feel
did
like,
it. You just did it.
like, yeah.
How did you graduate, bro? How long?
Yeah. dude.
Yeah, I
I
graduated.
do. Yalla.
Do they have a punishment if you just don't call?
I to be honest,
It's
I
like
did.
safe for school.
I got called in once to the office.
Once out of the 125 here.
No,
Bro,
for
they're not
real.
calling nobody at Stevenson.
No,
bro. What are
they
you
they
talking
called
about?
me in once, and then they're like, "Why are you not coming?" Or like, "Why are you missing so many days?" And they're very honest. And so was I. I was like, I know. To be honest, I was just sleeping.
And they're like, okay.
And then they were like, "Oh, just make sure you come more often." I said,
Aw.
I said, "No worries."
That's so
Don't they,
cute.
at some
I
point,
said-
don't they like send a letter?
No
being
worries,
like,
didn't show up
"I'm
next
not
day."
coming."
I said, "No worries."
It's
Yeah,
like
they said-
Child
yeah.
Protective Services.
Child
Your
protect
parents
words.
not get like
Yeah,
contacted.
see, I'm
Wait,
telling you, Steven is in a
I need you
different
to know,
realm, bro.
like, when you have over 4,000 students and you actually are supposed to care for them, like, who's doing that? like really, who's checking?
Nah, Stevenson's
wild.
different.
But maybe, like, my parents were like, okay, if you want to sleep, because I had the early bird class, but they're like, if you want to sleep, okay, but we're not going to actively be calling in every 125 and be like, hey, like, don't go in, you know what I mean?
But did you not have a punishment if you skipped the early bird class?
No, like, it's punishment.
We had,
What's
I think
punishment?
at
Yeah,
my,
yeah,
school,
what
at
is
my
that?
school,
Punishment?
if you missed like 3 times or something without like a note,
Detention, fam.
no, you couldn't take the class anymore or something.
What?
Like without a note.
Oh, you're
What?
that's
It was
Oh.
like a
extreme.
specified absence.
Nah,
Because
Stevens
it was like
is
early
extreme.
bird, like it's like an extra class that you don't necessarily need. So it's like
Exactly.
coming,
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
why
I
would
don't
you-
need them.
so why did you take it?
I was like,
That's the
well, why?
question
No,
here.
because it was a period and a half. One of my classes was.
Oh, jeez.
It took like it wasn't like a regular 45 or 50-minute class. It was like
Oh.
an hour and a half.
Okay.
And it was bio, so I didn't really like
Business
Why did you
major.
Yeah.
why did you take bio?
because to take AP bio, it's a class and a half.
My question is, why did you even take AP bio as a business major?
Good question. I to this day I'm asking.
Yeah, that's why he did it. To me.
I mean, I like and I passed. I got
That's
AP
good.
credit.
Yeah, all
Okay.
good.
I got AP
That's
credit,
good, that's
and
good.
here I am, 125
That's
later.
all that matters. That's all that matters.
Well, we've been going for a strong.
Hour 36.
Yeah.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
So we're gonna wrap it up.
How are these?
We got fellowship to actually. I think they're done.
yeah, I think so
It's
too.
A bit of mine. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you listened through the whole thing, be on the lookout for Maria's knockout pictures.
Oh my
on
God.
Instagram. But yeah, see you on the next one.
Bye.